Hello, you're listening to MOD, and I'm joined today by the James Warner Prophesies.
Hello, guys.
Hello. Let's start by introducing each other.
We're good at this, aren't we?
Yeah.
I'm Joe. I twang strings that shout at people.
Okay, I play the flute and keyboards.
I'm Tom, I play bass.
And I'm Dan, and I play drums and do backing vocals.
Okay, let's start with the first question. How long have you guys been together?
Ages.
Yeah.
Since the beginning of time.
Since in fact the beginning of time, you're right, yeah.
Just ages.
Yeah.
Ages.
Ages. No, we've had different lineups, haven't we?
Yes.
And this current one is probably about 7 or 8 months.
No, we like it.
Yeah,
we like it. It's the best lineup.
But the band's been going for ages.
Yeah.
Okay, question 2. How did you guys meet?
Well,
It wasn't the internet, was it?
it wasn't, no.
Dating
Chat
site.
room.
I'll pass on some websites too.
Oh, thanks a lot. Thank you.
But we've sort of met each other ages ago. But Tom just turned up at the band practice one week and just sort of like, and we've never been able to get rid of him since.
Found me on the doorstep in a little basket.
That's right.
Couldn't have it. we keep trying, but he's just not going.
A little note on it saying either throw this down the well or look after it.
Okay, question 3. Who are your inspiration? Or who inspired you to do what you do?
Who wants to go first?
Ooh, I like this.
On bass, personally, it's Dirk Lance from Incubus.
He's
Big
rubbish.
thing for me. You're rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm going to slap you.
No, sorry.
Not for me, not.
I can stand up.
Well, you see, on drums for me, it's Keith Moon and Roger Taylor from Queen as well. They were amazing.
Probably Elvis Costello, Billy Bragg, and Boy Sets Fire, really, I suppose, and No Effects for me.
I really just love all styles of music. From Nirvana, who I really love, to classical flute, all sorts of things, really.
Okay, question 4. What is the story behind the name James Warner Prophesies, which is your name?
Indeed.
Not your name.
Not my name personally.
Yeah.
Although we do get called James quite a lot. It's quite
Oh,
nice.
it's strange, yeah.
But there we go.
It's Joe Brown, by the way.
It's Joe Brown, yeah.
There's a different story every day.
There is a different story every day. What's today's story?
Have you checked the calendar?
It involves submarines and Vietnam. I
Oh,
think.
of course, that's the one. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
When we were in Nam.
And we had to escape.
Yeah, we had to escape. That's it. We
Yeah.
had to escape.
Yeah. There was only a pond, but there was a submarine which we got into.
Remember those ones from Cornflakes that used to put a bit of butter in and they sunk and sort of raised up? It was one of them.
Yeah.
Do you remember that?
Well, you probably know you're about.
I was very much surprised.
Okay, now we all know you're as cool as cucumbers. But what is the most embarrassing thing you've done on stage?
Joe.
I'll answer this one. I've actually shat myself on stage. Actually
word
on
of a lie.
stage.
You committed a poo?
It squitted. Yeah. Touch cloth.
You've touched cloth.
It was unpleasant as well. It was gross.
The turtle's head.
And it was right at the beginning of the set. I went for a high note. Whoa! Fuck! And then but the funny thing was Tom wasn't in the band at that point, so the bassist, he kept sort of sidling away. Sort of thing. So then these two, Kate and the old bassist, were sort of in the corner of the stage.
Great for me. I couldn't move. I was stuck behind the kit. That was it.
And it was right at the beginning of the set, so the whole set was just stank of shit. And then I sort of managed to trundle my way off and sort of, go and clean myself up.
The set was alright though, as I remember.
Well,
it just stank.
I can't remember it apart from the
Okay, now then, question 7. What is the best gig you've ever played? Or was, sorry, past tense.
Grogoff was pretty good in
Probably
Poland.
Poland, wasn't it? Yeah. We had lined a festival called Grogoff Days Festival
In Poland.
in Poland. Yeah, it was bad.
Also,
There are videos, by the way, on MySpace.
Yeah, really.
We
They
had,
are indeed.
We had 6,000 people just
Jumping
like,
about.
jumping up and down.
Yeah.
Just like,
Well, the Poles, no, that's what they do.
great.
yeah.
This one's different.
They do that anyway. They're always doing that.
Yeah.
So,
That's why they're called Poles.
And the Bell was a really good gig
The
as well
Bell,
in
yeah,
Derby.
the
We
Bell.
loved
Single
playing
one for
there.
me.
Single
Yeah.
one.
Bananas.
Tom's best.
It's
Yeah.
always really good
Tom's
fun.
best.
Yeah. Great fun. Love the bell. It's like a second home.
The Bell, that's the Bell in Derby,
Bell in Derby,
by the way.
yes.
nothing quite like
Bell Hotel.
playing a gig and having 6-foot bananas being thrown at you while you're trying to play.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
getting it in the face with one as well. That was...
Okay, let's talk about Derby, because that's why we're here.
Yes.
Okay.
Derby's
Hometown.
fantastic.
Are we all from Derby here?
Just about.
Roughly,
Yeah,
just about.
Roughly, yeah.
Well, for long eating, it's
In and
like
about.
in the middle
Get
of
out.
Derby.
It's not.
Yeah.
Technically, it's Derby.
Get the stones, Joe. Get the stones.
Oh, he's gonna get battered later.
That's the plan.
You're gonna get stoned later, aren't you?
Maybe.
Okay, right. What are your favourite places to play in Derby?
The Bell. Bell.
The bell.
Love the Vic as well.
Yeah, I'm the Vic.
The Vic and the Bell, yeah, they are spot on, aren't they?
Indeed,
Yeah.
indeed.
But,
And then the White Post as well. This is like a
Oh yeah.
friends pub sort of outside of town that we do some acoustic things at. That's always great fun.
What's that called again? Sir?
The White Post.
The White
Stanley
Post.
Common.
Stanley
Yeah,
Common,
that's
that's the one.
It's a wicked place.
That was Nick the Soundman, by the way.
Help Nick.
Hey up, Nick. Hi.
Hi.
Didn't know you were there.
Okay, guys. I don't know how old you are. You all look about 15, 16, 17.
About right.
Yeah,
Well,
about
Dan's
that.
12, the rest of us. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's for you, Dan, then. I'm sorry.
You're about to die, aren't you, Tom? You're on the way.
Yeah.
Dan,
Well, he's the young one.
does any of you miss the Rock House? Now it closed
Oh,
down. It used to
yeah.
be the place to be in Derby.
That was awesome. That was so good. I loved the Rock House. Oh,
You
Sorry.
all came
Right.
out of there covered in
I
beer.
spewed up there loads of times. On the floor, on the wall.
Yeah, there
outside
was
it.
actually a designated spot. where
Yeah,
they threw
yeah.
up.
And then you walked, like, just
Yeah.
walking through it, getting stuck to the floor. I loved it.
You know, just to change the subject. Sorry, Tom. I don't want you to die. I love you lots, mate. I didn't.
I want you to die.
It just came
No, I
out.
actually do want you to die.
Yeah, but we're talking about the Rock
Yeah,
House
the
and how
Rock
good it
House,
is.
alright, sorry.
See, Dan's too young. Dan's too young, and
And he's
Tom's
from
an
Long
ignorant
Eaton.
from Long Eaton, so
Yeah.
they never
Leave me
experienced.
alone.
Get out, both of you.
God.
I wasn't in the fashionable place of birth, obviously.
Now, as everyone who's listening knows, you're from Derby. We've mentioned it
Yes.
before, except this one.
Indeed.
From Derby. Leave me
You'll
alone.
get stoned later. 10 back. It's good stuff.
I'd like to explain having thrown stoned at me for the legal sense.
Oh, legal. Yes,
Yeah,
legal
legally.
reasons.
That's it. Good thinking,
Yeah.
Tom.
So, any bands in Derby that you've got your eyes on that you really like?
There's
Grace.
Patrick Grace, fun.
Rebel Territory. They're
Rebel
really
Territory. Oh yeah,
They're
good
awesome.
point.
Eskimo
Eskimo
Lee's great.
Fires.
Eskimo
Eskimo
Fires.
Fires,
Japanese
yeah.
come where I always love them. They're
Yeah.
wicked. And I really like Ben Walker. He's just such a good lyricist.
Ben Walker, yeah.
I love his
Addictive
words, man.
philosophy.
Yeah, the philosophy are cool.
Yeah, addictive. Yeah.
Ben Walker's got a really weird voice. It's not a pretty voice, but it's just dead good.
He's gone now.
He's
gone.
You kidding me?
He's left.
Where's he gone?
Brighton.
What a cunt.
Okay, let's talk about your next gig that you've got up, so the listeners can go find you.
Pop there.
Go pop down and no, that was your next gig in Derby. That's your next gig
next gig.
in general.
Which is in Manchester, I
It's in
believe.
Manchester.
The Thirsty Scholar with Sam Buchanan and the Bathroom Crooners, who are really worth checking out as well.
Yeah.
But they're from Manchester, so I shouldn't be saying that, should I? But,
No.
or ish. Anyway, yeah, don't bother. Don't bother.
This
But,
is MLB, remember?
Yeah, of course, indeed. That's next.
Thursday.
Shit, that's
Tuesday.
next Tuesday. The
Tuesday.
30. No, oh ball.
Tuesday. It's next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Do you want me to tell you it's the 27th? It's on the
27th, thank you, Joe.
in Manchester.
Nice one.
When's that then?
I don't know why I bother asking you. I might as well have just said it. So
Yeah, it saved a lot of time.
yeah, but you won't go home. I know more about you.
Oh, I tell you, we're rubbish at this sort of thing, aren't we?
Okay, so that's it from MOD. I'd like to say thanks to James Warner Prophecies for coming.
Thank you very much for
It's
having
been-
us.
You've been spot on.
Sorry for ruining your beautiful home.
Your words about
Indeed.
time. Yeah, this is my house. Yeah, listeners, you want to check these guys out? They're on MySpace. They've got links, iTunes, YouTube. Their next gig in Derby is James Warner's
James Warner's Big Old Bash.
Big Old Bash on the 3rd of September, and that will be
That's at the Bell.
at the Bell,
Yeah,
at the
free
Bell
entry.
Hotel. And that's free entry, so
Loads
check
of
these
wicked
guys
bands.
out. They're spot on. They're fucking. I wouldn't have them here if they weren't good. You know, I don't have crap in this house. All right, thanks a lot for listening, and goodbye.